Okay? This is when you as an individual will be sealed. Every man within need to be sealed. And how do you be sealed? Is by the manifestation of that which existed when nothing else existed. And that image is truly blackness. So when we as a people come to know, it is because we have seen it and heard it for ourselves. This is how you know. You don't know a thing until you see it and hear it for yourself. This is how you know. So all this distraction, it's about you not knowing the real you. So all these fight against blackness, it's all about you as an individual not knowing you. You see, when you hate blackness, automatically you will hate existence itself. You see, you will hate existence itself. So existence itself give you consciousness every single time that you are awoken. It doesn't matter who you are or what you are. Existence itself, which is the manifestation of the blackness, if it is not for that, which is it sustains, it maintains everything, because everything truly dwells within it. Now, this truly awakes you every single time because it manifests itself in you and it continues every single time. So let no man deceive you. Let no man deceive you. This all about you not coming to know self. When you as a person truly know yourself, I'm talking about knowing yourself, you will see clearly that all these propaganda, you have the power to create solution to issues that are at hand. And all your worries and your fretting over things that you as an individual can truly be the creator of solutions to the issues that are at hand, you can literally start to create that solution. If you think that there is no solution to the issues, then you will not act because you within yourself think that there is no solution. I'm telling you, there are solutions. Number one, you need to know that you are a creator. Let me say it again to you. You need to know that you are a creator. You need to accept the fact that you, as an individual, is a creator. You need to do it. You need to accept it and know you've been programmed to believe that you are a God, to believe that you are a human, you to believe all kind of distraction from coming to know the real you that truly dwells within you. Okay? You need to know that you are a creator. Until you accept that you are a creator, you will always always being in an unstable position. Because number one, you cannot help yourself. Okay? You cannot help yourself when you are programmed to accept that you are a double-minded person. You have accepted balance as truth, but it is not truth. You need to realize this. When you as a person comprehend that when you think of a word, when you think of a word, this word does not stay stable. This word expands. Automatic, it starts to expand. You see? You are looking at things in a way that, oh, if you think of it, this is what it is. No. Just for example, when you walk into the duality mindset, you think of love. Okay? They tell you that love yourself, love this, love that. But do you know when you speak and think of love, it automatically expands itself into hate? You don't have to, but because the way you've been programmed all your life, love, hate, good, evil. You see where I come from? So even to say good, evil manifests itself. You see where I come from? When they say love, they're not speaking of to say love. Nah, because they know hate will manifest itself because it expands. Okay? It truly expands, and we need to recognize that. So, what we should hold on to is this: wholeness, oneness with all. You see, when we know we are one with all, we expand as all. We continue expanding because we know that all are connected with you. Everything is connected with you. You see, you are no different than that because you are one with it. All things can be used as materials to the creators that are created. All things. Remember, all things are neutral to a creator as materials to be used for that creator to be used. You see, when you comprehend that everything that exists, it is materials for a creator. It doesn't matter what it is. When you comprehend that all things, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's the earth, anything that you could think of. Once you know that you are creator, it is neutral to you because you shape it. You shape the materials into whatever you choose to shape it into. Okay? That's what it is. You literally shape it, anything, into whatever you want to shape it into. All things are created in Him, by Him, and through Him. One love. Let me make clear to you, the Creator is not a Him. The Creator is not gender. Okay? The image of the Creator is blackness. That's what the image of the Creator is. Blackness. Okay? From blackness come vibration. From vibration, the earth was created and formed. And from that which is the earth, which is the materials that will be used to create and form everything else after that. Okay? The woman came first. Upon the manifestation of the woman, it becomes the Trinity, which is the blackness, the earth, and the woman. The woman being the foundation of life itself, the expression of life itself. She being the foundation. She is the chief cornerstone, the woman, okay, which represents the black woman. Now, when you're speaking about the first man itself, it is blackness, which reflects from the waters that was created within the blackness as it manifests itself within the earth. You see it. And upon the waters, the blackness reflected, and the blackness itself represents and saw the image of itself for the first time because of the waters. And as the blackness saw the reflection of itself, the blackness called its image man. That is the first representation of life itself, which is the first representation of a man. And that man manifests itself in every individual, and that is what gives every man's consciousness in every single time that they are woken from rest. Okay? Let no man deceive you. Okay? Let no man deceive you. And this is what I am saying to you as a people. Continue to be what you ought to be. And know that you as an individual need to come to know you. You need to accept, number one, I need to know me. I need to know me. Why? Because you have been programmed. You have been programmed to think that certain things are you. For example, the duality mindset. You think the duality mindset is you. It is not you. It was placed in you. You think that emotions are you. No, emotions, they are taught. They were placed in you. Okay? These things, you see, emotions and feelings is not the same. Okay? Emotions are learned behaviors. And emotions are used, truly used, to control a situation. That's the reason why. Whether it's all about control when it comes to emotions. So you need to recognize, you need to come to know the real you. And the real you, it is existent itself. Okay? And existent itself, I know, and you also should know, the image of it is blackness. Okay? Because we are in it to date and we are maintained by it to date. Okay? So until we accept that these truths are that which is, we will never come to know us. The real you that dwells within you, that give you consciousness, you have to know that this is truly you. And by you coming to know you are stable, you see, when you hear these religious people talking about being sealed in their forehead, being sealed in your forehead, it's about the manifestation of the real you. You see, when you as an individual allow the real you to manifest itself, you become sealed in your forehead because you as an individual cannot forget the manifestation of the real you. The real you speak for itself. It seals you. And that is the vision of that which exists, which is the Creator itself. And this image is blackness. Let no man deceive you. I'm saying again to you, which image is blackness? Let no man deceive you. The manifestation of being sealed in your forehead, it is to see existent itself. which is this. It is the blackness moving upon the waters. This is what it is. You must come to know that, which is it must happen within you. You have to see it within you. Quest, random question. Would you rather learn how to fly, be a sky, or always know why? Yes, I always, when it comes to, if you asking the question, learn how to fly, I always know why. Learn, a learning process, the learning process is every man's ability to expand upon this earth. Every man ability to expand upon this earth. Okay? Learning how to fly would be my answer. Why? Because of the fact that knowing that learning process is every man's way of expanding within this earth. You cannot expand unless you truly accept your expansion, because the moment you as a person comes through your mother's womb, you learn. The process of learning starts. You cannot help but to expand. You cannot help but to grow. It's a must, it's automatic. You must learn. Okay? That's something that is automatic. So if I will choose, I will choose learning. Okay? Okay, you cannot help but to learn. These are things that you cannot help. They are things that is automatic. Them are automatic things. Growth is automatic. And growth, learning is a part of growth. So that would be, because I'm about truth and manifestation. And we as a people must go onto that which is truth. And what is truth is this: we cannot change growth. Growth is something that automatically happens. You either go down or you go up. It doesn't matter. You're going to grow. Okay? You're going to grow. And this is what I'm saying to you. You will grow. You can't change that. So sometimes, let me read let me read this here. He said, sometimes you need pain to know what to do, or or fear, or feel alive. No, you don't need pain. You were taught pain. Okay? You were taught pain. Now, let me show you something which you so you comprehend something. You don't need pain to know nothing. Okay? Pain is something that is taught to you. Okay? It is taught. So what you need to comprehend is this. When we as a people truly comprehend that pain, because many people make you believe that you need pain to grow. You don't need pain to grow. Okay? You see the flow of life, when it comes to the flow of life, not the program of life. Because many of us are programmed and think that we are flowing. We are literally programmed. And mean to say to you that many a times that we are controlled by what already been programmed for us. Not because of the flow of life, but because of the system that have pushed you into that place and position. The system programmed you to walk this way. But there's a flow of life, which is you coming to know that you are a creator. Okay? Number one, you must know this and you must accept this. You cannot stop growth. That's number one. You have no power of stopping growth. That's number one. You must grow. Number two is this: you must grow into what? Because of the program system, you must go into this, that you are a creator. When you know that you are a creator, when you go into the fact that you are a creator, which is that mean you come to accept that I am a creator of solutions to issues that are at hand now. So when you accept the fact that you are a creator of solution to issues that are at hand now, then you as a person will come to know that which exists, and that which exists and what you are in, which is image, is blackness, and sustains you. This is what you will come to know. When you know you and start walking as you, then everything's become neutral. Everything become neutral, and you start to use everything as the materials of you. The materials, everything is neutral. Nothing, nothing is good or evil. Everything is neutral. It is neither good or evil. Evil is within here. Good is within here. You is the one who determined good and evil. But everything are neutral. Everything are neutral. I said, what? Oh, you are clearly talking about Jesus Christ. Right. I sure hope. Listen, let me be clear with you. Okay. Jesus does not exist in the manner that you think. Okay. Jesus is only in the imagination of the mind. Do we understand? When you as a person comprehend Jesus have taken over the whole earth, which is the doctrine, the indoctrination, and make you believe that they are the light of the world. They have deceived the whole earth. Okay? They are, Jesus represent the devil. Jesus represent, and you as an individual, when it comes to Jesus, Jesus represent the devil. It's not next to it. You say, you all said that Jesus is the light of the world. Jesus being the light of the world and Jesus being the bright and morning star, it represents Lucifer, The Bible teaches that Jesus is the bright and morning star, and we know that Lucifer is the bright and morning star. So for you to 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 accept that and talking about Jesus, okay, and talking about Jesus as if it is something that literally comes and do something that benefits you as an individual, but only to keep you in bondage and take you away from the fullness of truth. You're saying, he's the king, Jesus is king to you, and this is what you need to realize. Jesus is king to you. It's an angel of darkness. Angel of darkness is the representation of Jesus. Okay? Okay? You who believe in Jesus is an angel of darkness, which is what? It is a person that go around and minister. Do you not know that your Bible teaches you that you are a ministering angel? Okay? I'm not here to impose my knowing upon you. So if you as a person want to speak about your Jesus, you can find a channel to speak about your Jesus. I have no problem with your Jesus because your Jesus for me does not exist. Okay? For me personally, your Jesus is weak. For me personally, your Jesus mean nothing. Okay? Your Jesus mean nothing to me. Because your Jesus doesn't exist only but in the mind of the people who accept it. You see where I'm coming from? And this is what you need to know. This is what you as a person need to know. Okay? Your Jesus does not exist. You know? And this is what you as a person need to realize. So when you come here and speaking to me about 666 and Jesus is king, angel of darkness, Jesus represents everything that you are saying. Because I know to a fact that Jesus represents the bright and morning star. Your Bible that you accept as truth made very clear that Jesus is the bright and morning star. Lucifer is the bright and morning star. So if Lucifer is the bright and morning star, Jesus is that. So when you come here and you're speaking to me, I have no problem with you because I know truth. Okay, I know truth, and I know Jesus cannot save me, and Jesus will never save no man. Jesus only represent the duality mindset and the patriarch system. They go so far to make you believe that Jesus can give birth. Okay, that you as an individual that believe in Jesus, guess what happened? You now become born again. That's mean he actually gave birth to you. That's what they make you believe. Okay, they have made you believe that a male can give birth. That's how far you have been lost. They have taught you and indoctrinate you to the point that you actually accept that a male can give birth. Do you not see? Do you not see for yourself that you are lost? Do you not see for yourself that you are so indoctrinated? You are blinded by the deceiver. The deceiver tell me which one the male ever brought forth. Tell me which one of the male ever brought forth a child. No male upon this earth ever brought forth a child. Okay? I want you to tell me which one of the male that you know of brought forth a child. No male brought forth a child. But they convince you, okay, that to be born again, You need to be born again. But guess what? By a male. Let's be real. Let's be real here. You have to be born again by a male. A male does not give birth to no child. Okay? It is strictly deception. You cannot walk in this kind of mindset in 2026 thinking that Jesus, out of all things, still exists in the manner that they have deceived you for so many, deceived our parents. You still accept these things as truth. By now, you don't know that Jesus represents Lucifer. By now, you don't know that. Eh? You does not know that Jesus itself is Lucifer. Do you not comprehend the bright and morning star? It is Jesus. Didn't your Bible teach you that? And it amazed me that you still come and teach the foolishness. Jesus represents the bright and morning star. Jesus represents the bright and morning star. The bright and morning star itself is Lucifer. And if you believe in your Bible, please, your Bible tells you that the bright and morning star is Lucifer. And Jesus is that. Okay? So if Jesus is that, and you're fighting against Satan, you are fighting against Lucifer, why do you still worship Jesus? That's my question to you. Why do you still worship Jesus? Jesus represents a trans man. Jesus represents being gay. So when you're talking about Jesus, about being all this, that's what Jesus represents. Being gay. Okay? That's what it is. Nothing else to it. It's an illusion. It's a lie. Okay? It is the dual mindset. Okay. This person said here, Jesus and Lucifer are the same. Two halves of the same mind. Yin and yang. Foolishness. You see your mind, let me say something to you. In your mind is a whole mind. It's a whole brain. It's not a divided mind as they make it to be. It is a whole brain. This is one brain. Okay? Now, you as an individual have been programmed into the duality mindset, and even so, it became. Okay? Tell me which and what that you know of. Within itself, it is evil. There's nothing evil within itself. There is nothing evil within itself. Nothing. Everything is totally neutral. Evil comes because of the intent of the creator that created that evil. You see it? Nothing is evil within itself. Let me say it again to you. Evil, if I will judge evil, okay, I will judge evil as this, that it is the intent. It is the intent of that mindset, because the creator itself have no evil in it. Okay, let's make it clear. The creator itself have no evil within it. Okay, it is man's idea and intent is what creates evil. Okay, the intent of men, whether female or male, these are what create evil. Nothing that was created unformed was created with an evil intent. The intent of the mind of a man is that which creates evil. Evil doesn't exist on its own. Okay? Good does not exist on its own. Oneness exists on its own because everything is connected with each other. Wholeness exists on its own. These are natural flows. You see, being whole, this is who you are. You need to accept that you are whole. You need to accept that you are one with all. You need to accept these things. See? And this is what you need to realize. Evil comes from the intent of the mind of the person that thinks evil. Okay? Evil does not just manifest itself. No. What manifests itself is wholeness. When you, as an individual, see, hear, you become whole with whatever you see and hear. Okay? You are one with it. These are automatic things that happens with men. Okay? These are automatic things that happen. But when you as an individual, but when you as an individual think of good and evil, as is to say a balance, it's not true. Think of yin and yang. There's no balance. Do you, when you're talking about, because if you, okay, let's be real and let's be truthful. Look at the yin and yang symbol. Okay, because we're talking about duality. The yin and yang symbol, you can see for yourself. Let's be truthful and let's be honest to ourselves. Okay. The yin and yang symbol, it says black and white. That's what the yin and yang symbol represent. Do you see everything in the earth as black and white? Do you see everything as black and white? It's saying that black half and white half. That's what the yin and yang symbol. But you can see for yourself. Truth will show you that blackness exists and everything dwells within blackness. Okay? White, okay, expands within blackness. Do we comprehend? It does not have no yin and yang. It is about whole, being whole. Okay? You see, when you're talking about yin and yang, it is the world that is created within the earth. You see, you need to walk in the mindset of wholeness, oneness with all. Not in the mindset of that duality. You see, when you walk in the mindset of being one with all and wholeness, being whole, which is coming to know you as an individual, which represent existence itself, then you as an individual truly will know truth. Until then, just a waste. It's just a waste. You know, it's just a waste. So you know, so just reading your comments and seeing what I need to respond to. you know. But this is what I am saying to you as an individual and as a people. How do you feel about past life? How do I feel about past life? I know this much that man, man itself, which is existent, which is because if all connected, listen to me, all, it doesn't matter who you are, what you all are connected by the Creator, which give every man consciousness every single time they are awoken. Okay? Now, you're talking about past life. If you are truly connected, which you are, to that which exists, okay, which is the consciousness, which image is the blackness, when you realize that this life that you're talking about, the past life, it's eternity. You are eternal. You are eternal because you are connected to that which is eternal. Now, to say that you will know you, okay, will know you as to say, I know me right now, I cannot say that. You see what I'm saying? I cannot say that. But I know that that which is eternal, which is existent itself, which image that give you consciousness, that is eternal. So your past life, uh, whatever consciousness, you being here today, you being here today, the consciousness continue to live on. Okay? The consciousness, this consciousness continue on. This consciousness ain't going nowhere. This consciousness is eternal. And you need to think eternal. You see, the rejuvenation of the body, because we were created to live eternal. You see, the moment you cross over, because that's what happens, you cross over from your mother, from within your mother, onto this world upon the earth. You cross over, you move from one place to the other. Your mother become the portal through which you came, through which the consciousness of the Creator, which is the expression of the Creator, which is the consciousness, that consciousness. Your mother is the portal through which you came through. Okay? You always was, which is existent itself, which is the Creator itself, which is the consciousness. You always was. But to say as an individual, nah. Consciousness always was and always will be. So this is why when you came through, the intent of you coming through, it is for you to live eternal. But because of the food that we have come to know as food, it actually destroys the body. And because it destroys the body fades. Because we know that the body renews itself over a period of time. Every every month, the body renews itself. My question to you is this. It's a scientific fact that the body renews itself. If you want a new kidney, it comes back. If you want a new liver, it renews itself. Every month, tissues rejuvenate themselves. So my question is this: if this is truth, okay, I'm not saying no, if these are truth, according to the science, that every person rejuvenate themselves, they get new kidneys, new lungs, then why are they still promoting about you taking surgery? This is my question to you. The problem is this, that the food that you are eating and the food that we were indoctrinated with is what truly destroying us. And that's what we as a people need to realize, and we have to come to the conclusion and recognition that these are that. Okay? Okay? I'm just saying to you, you cannot go and your liver. Laugh out loud. Listen, I'm saying to you, this is what their science says, and this is what you have accepted as truth. I'm saying to you, the body can renew itself, and the body is created to renew itself. It cannot, it cannot renew itself or rejuvenate itself as it should be because of the food that we are eating. Okay? It's not that it cannot do it. I would accept the fact that the food that we eating causes the body to be damaged. Everything because of the filtering, as we talk about the liver. Whenever this is why they give you certain things to eat. Okay? When they give you certain things, the liver is what majority of times they destroys. All the medication that they give you, it's about destroying the liver, destroying the filters, which is the liver and the kidney, destroying that. And this is what you need to realize. All the foods that they give you, it's about destroying the liver. Why do you think they legalize alcohol? Because it will destroy the liver. If you destroy the liver, guess what? They know you're going to die. This is a matter of time. They know you will die. This is why they legalize. They make it their business to make sure they legalize alcohol. Because the more you drink alcohol, the more you destroy your liver. The more you destroy your liver, they know that you will be a part of their system, which is that chronic disease. You create a chronic disease because you damage the filter. You see it? And this is what it's all about. It's about destroying this body. Not for you as a person not to know you. You need to learn and comprehend you as an individual. You need to know you. And until you learn and comprehend that the real you, the real you, which is to know that number one, I'm a creator of solutions to issues that are at hand. Remember, all things were created. Okay? You said know thyself. Know thyself. How do you know thyself? You just y'all talk because y'all got a mouth to talk. Y'all talk about know thyself. You don't even know yourself. How can you know yourself? That's my question to you. How can you know yourself? Because many people got this programming talking. Oh, know thyself. Know thyself. How do you know yourself? How do you know yourself? You know, you can't know yourself and you're walking in that dual mindset. That's not knowing yourself. Knowing yourself is the manifestation of self, which is knowing that it is truly within you. That's what knowing yourself is about. It's not just a talk about know thyself. Know thyself, okay? You have to be shown yourself. You said you have to be shown yourself. Who gonna show you you? That's my question. Who gonna show you you? That's my question to you. You saying that you have to be shown yourself. Who going to show you you? Can you answer? Who's going to show you you? There is nothing new under the sun. Let me tell you something, okay? There is many things, okay, that is new under the sun. Because the sun is not eternal. The sun never existed. Let me tell you something. The sun never existed. Okay? When the first man was upon this earth. When the expansion of man in this earth. Okay? When the expansion of man in this earth. Okay? That sun did not exist. So, if to date a man who come to know themselves, okay, which is existent itself, do we comprehend? Which is existent. Guess what? And know the creator itself. This man walking with something new under this sun. Do we comprehend what I just said to you? So when you using terms and saying, oh, there's nothing new under the sun, foolishness. I said to you, foolishness. When you said nothing new under the sun, foolishness. Okay? Stop walking in that programmed mindset. It is foolishness to be walking in ignorance all your life. To say nothing new under the sun. There are many things new under the sun. Why? Because someone who come to know themselves in this lifetime have to go take off that which is and that which was and bring it under this sun, because the sun never existed when man, do we comprehend what I'm saying? When man and before man, the sun came after man. Okay? So for you to say there's nothing new under the sun, foolishness. Okay? I said to you, foolishness. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? So all this kind of talk about just talking, nothing new under the sun. There are many things new under the sun. So go away with that foolish doctrine. Okay? Don't come tell me there's nothing new under the sun. There are many things new under the sun. Many. Because the sun is not first. Okay? The sun is not first. You see where I'm coming from? If the sun was first, if the sun, then you can say that there is nothing new under the sun. But I said to you, the sun came after man. Okay? Man came before the sun. The sun came after man. So how, you see, we've been programmed for so long with these foolish doctrines and indoctrination to make them say, oh, there is nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. The sun is not that which existed before anything. The sun came after man. Man was and man are created. Okay? And that's what we need to realize. Do we comprehend? So we need to stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Stop being programmed. Okay? Stop the programmed mindset that we are walking in. Stop the program mindset. Okay? Get out of it. And that's what we need to realize. Get out of the program mindset. There are many things new under the sun. Many. Many things new under the sun. I could say this much to you. That when it comes to new things, There's a question. He said here, he said, he said, why? He said, no. This person here said to me, let me read this comment here. God, it's clear. You said, how you, he said, you are using a temporal argument. A temporal argument. Listen these people, how they are programmed. He said, whoever it is, he said, you are using a temporal argument, but we use the sun to measure time. How do man survive before the sun? He was in darkness. You are sad. Only show you. This is why you need to come to know you. Okay? When you come to know you, you will know that number one, man don't need the sun to walk in life. Man, the first man, never needed the sun and don't need the sun to sustain and maintain themselves. The sun is not sustaining you. The sun is not maintaining you. What sustains you is blackness. That's what sustains you. That's what maintains you. If you don't know, okay? Every growth that you know of to date, it is growth because of blackness. Everything grow in blackness. It don't need the sun for growth. It need blackness for growth. Black growth go down first in blackness, in the depths of blackness, then it expands as it exposed. Let me make clear to you. When the first man was upon this earth and moving upon this earth, okay? Remember, let me share with you. Existence itself, the first man, existence itself. It is existence itself, which existence is truly blackness. That's what it is. Blackness. Let's go here. Existence itself. And we know existence itself represent what? Blackness. Okay? Let's be clear. Blackness within itself creates what? The earth. And within the earth is everything. The waters. And from waters come the air and all these things. Okay? Now, let's be clear. It is still in blackness. Okay? Remember now, it is still in blackness. This blackness that created the earth within itself and the waters sees the reflection of itself, because it is that which is the intelligence within the blackness, sees, perceive the image of itself, which is blackness. Okay, because if you looking upon waters and it reflects what it will reflect, the blackness. So it saw the blackness as the image of itself. And that was the first representation of the expression of life itself. Now, it's still in blackness. It's still life in blackness. Okay? Now, this intelligent that dwells within the blackness, that hovers over the waters, that nothing else existed upon this earth, then create man. Okay? And that man was the woman, representation of the blackness. Do you know wherever life is, light manifests itself? So the first man had to be created, which is the first woman, represent life and the foundation of life, which was the black woman. Now this woman, being and having life within her, which is the expression of life, having the foundation, she was and create, they call it the bioluminescent light, which is the light that we see when the deepest of depths, in the deepest of blackness to date, of every creature and every fish of the seas, where the sun cannot penetrate. Without the sun, they still live. Okay? They still lives. They don't need no sun to survive. They create their own light. Okay? Why? Because they have life within themselves. Do you comprehend? Even so, man, as they were created and they move in the blackness, they created their own light from their self that glow around them. Now, this light that man created, this light became. And this light actually reflects off of the blackness. Do we comprehend what I'm saying? So now, if this light reflects from the blackness, what you call that? The reflection of the blackness, because remember the blackness is here. The blackness is thick blackness. The blackness is everywhere. Let's be real and let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic. Okay? Let's be real with ourselves and be truthful. Let's be truthful. Now, the blackness create within itself. It is still blackness. Okay? Let's be clear. It is still blackness. The earth is in it. It is still blackness. They created man, which represent the woman, who create within herself also. Okay? And she create the light in the blackness. So if the light is truly in the blackness, what you think would happen? Let's reason. What do you think will happen if light in the blackness? Don't you think the light will reflect off of the blackness? And what you call that? The moon. Hello? You call that the moon. So the woman is what literally created the moon. Because of her bioluminescent light, the moon, this is why the woman today is truly connected to the moon. Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend how it was created and formed? From the bioluminescent light of man, you know something? So when you talking about the sun never existed until way after man. So when you're talking about there's nothing new under the sun, listen to me, there are many things will be new and there are things that are new. Every person that come to know themselves, they will come with things that are new under the sun. Let me say it again to you. Every person that come to know themselves, which image and which is the creator themselves, they will always come with things that are new under the sun. So let no man deceive you and indoctrinate you to make you believe that there is nothing new under the sun. There will be many things will be new under the sun. Okay? Will be new under the sun. Why? Because men come to know themselves. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? Men came to know themselves. When you come to know yourself, which is to know the creator itself, which is existent itself, which image is blackness, then you as an individual, let me tell you, will know things new under the sun. Okay? You will know things that is new under the sun. So let no man deceive you no more. From today, You need to come to know you, and then you will know things new under the sun. So that doctrine about there's nothing new under the sun is foolishness. Men that know themselves, okay? Men that know themselves will always know things new under the sun, because the sun does not and did not exist before man and before blackness. It did not come before the moon. It did not come. So if all these things came before it, then guess what? If they bring these things under the sun, they are new under the sun. So don't make no believe that there's nothing new under the sun. That's a lie. That's a deceiver. Okay? Because they want to make you believe that guess what? You will not know nothing new. You will know new things. Okay? Do you hear what they said? Listen this. Even to your Bible said this. When a person come to know themselves, this is why it's so important. When a person come to know themselves, even to your Bible teach you this. They said, things have not seen or even heard, neither enter into the heart of man. Okay? What the Creator have prepared for you. If this is true, which is things have not seen or even heard, then why would you say in the same book would you say there's nothing new under the sun? Hello? Hello? Can you answer my question? Because you're the one posing your things to me. How would you say there's nothing new under the sun? There's many things new under the sun. Any person that truly come to know the Creator, know themselves. Because when you know the Creator, you know in yourself. And when you come to know the Creator and you know yourself, guess what happens? Nothing can truly stop you. Nothing can truly stop you. And this is what I am saying to you. So know yourself. Know that which created you, which is existent itself. Please, know who you are and what you are. Okay? Know, not guess. Know. Okay? Know who you are and what you are. And this is what I am saying to you as a people. You know? This is what I am saying to you as a people. Let me step outside here. And this is what I'm saying to you. You need to know you. You need to know you, you know. And this is what you need to do. We need to know ourselves. You know, as I, you know, we need to know you. You need to know you. You need to know you. So when that term, when they speak about there's nothing new under the sun, we need to cut it out and cut it out now. You say God is great? No, God is not great. I could tell you that straight in your face. God is not great. God is a slave master. Okay? God creates slaves. God is not great. The Creator is great. Okay? The Creator itself. Nothing is greater than the Creator itself. God, no. God is not great. Okay? God is not great. The Creator itself, it is that which exists. Your God doesn't exist. Your God is slave master. It's a slave master. It endorses slavery and it endorses the duality mindset. You cannot continue to walk in the duality mindset. God does not want you to know yourself. And that's what God does not want you to do. God, your God does not want you to know you. You see? You see, the Creator wants you to be a creator as you ought to be. And that is the real you. When you comprehend that a creator, the Creator, truly wants you to know you, then you will be what you ought to be. But I say this much to you. God, your God, does not want you to be what you ought to be. Your God does not want you to be. So I'm saying, your God does not want you to be. You see, God is not great. God is a slave master. God, when you hear God, you hear slaves. Okay? You hear devil. You see it coming from? Is God represent slaves and masters. So coming from? That's what God. Anytime you hear God, which is the dual mindset. It is the duality mindset. God only exists because of the duality mindset. You see it? It's God, the devil. Good, evil. So coming from? Slave, master. Master, slave. It is that. When you hear God, you represent. God is not good. Let's make it clear. God is not good. As to say, mean to say it doesn't bring no stableness in it. Because you see, God represents also that thing of good and evil. So coming from? That's what it is. It's just saying it in a different way. It's just saying slave and master in a different way. Nothing else to it. That's the duality mindset. God does not bring. It is nothing. I'm saying is when you talk about good, is nothing about. It's not beneficial to man. Nothing about God is beneficial to man. Nothing about God, this God concept, is beneficial to man. Nothing. Not beneficial to mankind. God concept, which is the duality mindset, it actually destroys man. Okay? It destroys man. The God concept, it is literally the destruction of man. Okay? It is a totally destruction of man. When you think about it, just think for a second. Think for yourself, not what they've been programming you with. Think. You got a brain. One brain you got. Think. Wake up. Okay? God concept. It is a literally destruction of man. Why? Because you never come to know you as an individual. Because you will think that number one, you are a God. You see where God comes, devil comes. Where devil, you talk about good and evil. It's the duality mindset. Wake up. God is nothing, I would say, great about God. Nothing great about God. Okay? Nothing great about God. It is the it is the destruction of man. That's what God is. The total destruction of man. This God concept, it is the total destruction of man. Okay? The real man, it is existent itself. Remember that. And that image is blackness. But this God concept, it is the full expression of the duality mindset. That's what this God concept is about. Nothing else to it. Duality. It does not matter which one of them. Once they represent a God somewhere, different than what it is, you see, God creates slaves. Wake up. Wake up. God is not great. It is, God is not great. You know, when you speak and you say bullshit, you see, it's bullshit to you because it is messing with your indoctrination. You see? It is messing with your indoctrination. You see? You know, blackness is the king of color, of colors. For me, it's not about king, it's about oneness. Oneness, wholeness. Blackness represents wholeness. It doesn't matter what it is. Blackness exists when nothing else exists. Blackness represents, okay, and everything are in it. Still today, it is like this. It's like this. The further you go this way, the further it expands. The further you go that way, the further it expands. The further you go down there, the further it expands. In blackness. That's what blackness represents. Eternity. You cannot get out of it. Do you comprehend? So whatever it is that you see exist, they are in blackness. Which part we don't comprehend? They are in blackness. Okay? Okay? They are in blackness. Okay? This is what you need to realize. They are in blackness. Until we realize this, so I'm saying, they are in blackness. So, until then, I'm good. You said black is nothing. You know why you say black is nothing? Because you've been programmed to think that. Okay? Okay? You've been programmed to think black is nothing. But how do we as a people would sit and reason and say black is nothing? Blackness is nothing. Okay? That's what you're saying to me. Blackness is nothing. And when you look and pay attention that blackness is, you're saying that blackness is nothing. Check this out. For you to even think that or say something like that, you have been indoctrinated. Because if you truly come to know you, which image is blackness, the real you that gives you consciousness every single day, every single time that you are awoken, then you as an individual will recognize. You will recognize that guess what? Everything is in it. The higher you go, you see blackness. The wider you go, you see blackness. The deeper you go, you see blackness. It does not matter where you go. Darkness, it is there. So you saying that you a bullshit guy. Me? I think you have been bullshit. And that's your problem. You see what I'm saying? You is the one that was bullshit and indoctrinated all your life. And this is the problem with you all people. You come in here and acting like you know. You don't know nothing. You've been indoctrinated with the duality mindset, the patriarch system, and this is all you know. You don't even know it. You've been indoctrinated with it, and you believe in that system. Now I come to tell you something that exists and you know. This is something that you should know. You cannot move it. You cannot change it. Blackness is that. So for you to make this claim, it's not gonna change nothing. You said this realm is duality. Darkness cannot exist without light. You see, you need to recognize what light is. And when you recognize what light is, you wouldn't even speak in the manner that you've spoken. When you said duality, this realm is duality. Dark cannot exist without light. In the first place, I'm not speaking of dark, okay? Because it takes the combination of the materials that was created and formed in blackness to create dark. That's number one, okay? So when you're talking about dark, as to say dark, okay, which is the materials of all combination, and then you talk about light. What is light? Light itself is existent itself, which image is blackness. Light represents an image, okay? That's what light is existent itself. Light itself. Listen, for you to identify light, for light to exist, for you to recognize light, it takes two things. It takes a perceiver and that which is perceived. Okay? So you don't have to be as the sun. Okay? The first light that exists is blackness. You need to realize that. So when you speak about light, as to say light, the first light that exists is blackness. Why it is blackness? Let me explain to you so you comprehend. So you could stop speaking in the ignorance that you have been taught. Okay? Light within itself. Okay? The first recognized light is blackness. Okay? Why would you say something like that? Why would I say something like that? Let me make clear to you. The first existence of recognized light is blackness. It is because when you comprehend that blackness exists by itself, blackness, within blackness, the earth was formed and created within blackness. The earth itself, the earth is not outside of blackness, the earth is inside of blackness. Okay? Let's be real with ourselves. The earth is inside of blackness. It is one with the blackness. The earth is. The waters is inside the earth. The waters become the reflection. It becomes like the mirror. And the waters reflecting that which it's there, which is blackness, which is the image of blackness. So the waters, which is the intelligence that created the earth, see the reflection of itself, which is blackness. And it called itself, it don't call itself, but it saw the reflection of itself, and its reflection is actually the light. So come from. If I want to speak in English, I will say, it called the image of itself light. But I'm saying to you that it saw itself. It recognized itself. And if I recognize something, it is light to me that recognize it. Okay? Light is not the sun. That's not light to say in the term of light. Okay? It is very clear that light is not what you think it is. Okay? The universe used to be blackness first. It's still blackness. It is never changed. It always been and it will always be. Okay? It always been and it always been. And I will not say the universe. I will say eternity itself. Because the universe represent it, you know, but I will say to you simple. It always been. I understand where you're coming from, but it always been, and it always and it still is today. You know, it is blackness. You cannot change it. It never can change. It is the highest of heights. It is the deepest of depths. It cannot change. Okay. So whoever want to, and whoever been indoctrinated, to say what without light. Wow. You say what without light? You do not have a reflection. Wow. Hey. Ah. Wow. Hey, I want you to go. Okay. You see perception? You see perception? Perception. Okay. Perception. Let me say it again to you. Perception, brother. Perception. You say, what? Without light, you do not have a reflection. You see, you're speaking in a term of the expansion. Okay. Reflection as to say reflection cannot unless perception occurs. Okay? Perception occurs. Mean to say that I perceive the blackness because that's what it is. I am the blackness. Okay? And as the blackness exists, that created all. You're telling me that this blackness cannot recognize as you talk about reflection, is perception. It perceived the image. Okay? Have you ever looked in water before? In dark, in a dark place? In even though it have like some form of light, it's just blackness. Just blackness. Just blackness. Which complication you want to complicate things? It's just blackness. So if water exists, you see, it take man, it take you. Okay? Because you've been programmed to think the way you think. Okay? Because you've been programmed. It's so sad. It is sad. It is sad. And this is what I am talking about. But my whole thing here is that you as a people need to truly come to know you. It's all this I am saying. It's about knowing you. If you don't know you as an individual, if you don't comprehend that blackness, everything, we today, the whole earth, are in it. That's the first thing we need to know. Listen, I'll say it again to you. We are in it. What we in? We in blackness. That is existent itself. We didn't put it there. It put us here. Okay? Within this blackness, before you ever exist, life was already existing. Where? Within the blackness. Did it take shape? Did it take form? No. It is and it was what it was. Okay? It is and it was what it was. And guess what this was? This blackness was what? Eternal. This life, this consciousness that was in this blackness, it's eternal. Guess what? It's still today, is eternal. It is no different. Now, the earth was created by it. The earth never left the blackness. And it cannot leave the blackness because it is held within the hands, which if you're going to talk about hands, uses in the hand, it is in blackness. So we demonstrating to you so you may comprehend using the hand as an illustration, saying the whole earth is in the hands of the creator, and the creator, I know it is blackness. Okay? The whole earth is in the hands. You could see it for yourself. You don't need no man to teach you. You don't need no man to tell you these things. These things are in you. Because everything that the creator created, it was placed in man first. Man is the foundation, not male. Let's make it clear. Not male. Man. Man. Not male. Let's make it clear. Not man, not male. Man. And that man was a woman. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? And this is what I'm saying to you. So when you're talking about light and perception of light, you see the sun and the sun have blinded you. And you think that the sun, we need the sun to give light. Listen to me. If you didn't start life, then why do you think I need you to sustain you, to sustain me? You see where I'm coming from? The indoctrination that they have indoctrinated you with to make you believe the sun. Let me ask you a question. Do you know that there are places upon this earth to date that the sun don't shine? Do you know that? Literally, the sun don't even go there. Do you know that? It is in totally blackness. Pitch blackness. Do you know that? Upon this earth, to date, as we speak, as I'm me and you right now speaking, today, and their life still there? Do you know there are places? Do you know that? Go, look, and pay attention. You're not paying attention. That's the problem. You have been distracted by foolishness. And that's what's going on. So they make you believe that, guess what happened? You know something? Life is life, and life is... Come on, man. Let me tell you something. Blackness is the image of the Creator. Blackness, it is that which sustains all things. When it comes to life, blackness is that. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? You need to recognize that it is in you. Okay? It is you. Our celestial planet came from the sun. Now, sun never exists. So the sun never existed. Sun was created. Come on, let's be real, man. Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. And this is what I'm saying to you. Let's be real. It's not time for the games. This is time for reality. This is time to be real with ourselves and be true to ourselves. Stop being distracted. Okay? You say you eat plants and animals. Those animals need plants. We breathe oxygen. So this is where we as a people need to really pay attention and really pay attention. Now, now, man, okay? Man created and formed, okay? Which was the first woman, which is the black woman. She, within herself, created other women, which they call that parthenogenesis. Let's make this clear. You see, many of us think within ourselves that um we would say these to sustain and maintain ourselves. Do you know, let's be real, if the sun never existed before man, okay? Let's be real here. If the sun, according to you and your teaching and your comprehension, if the sun never existed before, let's be clear now. If the sun never existed before man, according to you, then these plants, okay, wouldn't be. So my question to you, we talk about oxygen and food. Listen, do you know that our charge comes directly from the earth? Now we today are programmed to be sustained by food. It's coming from. We are programmed to be sustained by food. That's what we are programmed to be. Okay? Now, we are walking in it as we expand into this, what we are in. Okay? Do we comprehend? Because remember, everything moves upon the waters. The waters moved within the air is water. Everything moves upon the waters. And that's what you need to realize. Everything moves upon the waters. The waters, even though you're not seeing the water is what moving. That's the real thing that move everything. Everything move upon the waters. Everything. I don't care what it is. Gas. Everything move upon the waters. So, so this is what it is. Only you said your mind is black, as in nothing. You are truly lost. And this is what I am saying to people like you. You are truly lost and you're truly indoctrinated. And this is why you will speak in the manner that you speak, showing you that you are truly lost and indoctrinated. For you to say that black is nothing, you are lost. You are totally lost. You are. You don't even think. You have no kind of mind of your own. You don't even. If you continue after you hear me say what I said to you about black and blackness is nothingness, you are truly lost. Okay? Because the only way a man can be truly saved or redeemed, it is to come to know that that person is truly was created and formed and maintained by blackness. Nothing else. Everything. Everything is expansion of that which exists. So if that which exists, everything are sustained and maintained by it, how can you as an individual that is in your mind, that have a mind to think, can say that black and blackness is nothing? Yes, I feel so sad for you, man. I feel so sad for you to see that you will accept. Listen, I wish I had a white something and put up a black something. Listen to me. I could find something black, white, and I will demonstrate to you right here and show you. Just a simple demonstration. And you will see a simple difference. If I take a white paper here and I take a black paper and put it up here, it will demonstrate to you one empty and one full. Whiteness is expansion. The more it expands, the more it becomes white. Okay? The more it expands, the more it becomes white. Let me make clear to you. Blackness it is. You hear? Don't be fooled. Stop being brainwashed and indoctrinated by people. Blackness it is. You hear me? You said if darkness is the absence of light, the absence of darkness, if darkness, see these kind of duality mindset talking points and talking confusion, creating confusion within a civil conversation. This is what it does. Unstable people. That's what I'm saying, the duality mindset. Unstable people. This is what they do. They walk in no sense of wholeness. They have nothing about them. that walk in wholeness. They does not walk in wholeness. Okay? They does not walk in wholeness. Okay? They does not walk in wholeness. And this is what they does. Yes, I am not making fun. It's just you're lost. You see, you believe in fantasy world. Look what you're talking about. Prediction. Predict events and better understand them. What are you talking about? Predict. Can't you see? Can't you see? This is the fantasy world you're living in. So where I'm coming from? This is the fantasy world you're living in of their fake predictions, like they're talking about the wars and rumors of wars. Can't you see they're creating it themselves? What predictions? Your God concept, your duality mindset, okay, okay, your duality mindset. You can't talk about nonsensical. So coming from, you talking about this is what he said. He said, I am just not making fun. He's just nonsensical. You are the one that is a fool. I tell you straight in your face. If you was in front of me, I'll let you know straight up. You is a fool. Okay? And I feel for you. I really feel for you. To to rely on their predictions. Their predictions are what they written down and are what they act out. They create the wars, they create the rumors of wars, they create everything that they written. It's like a script, it's like a story. And you buying into it. You hold it wholeheartedly. But you come talking about prediction. You are lost. What prediction? You need to be creative. That's the only prediction you should know. If you come to the realization that you are a creator, it's nothing else to it. You create solutions to issues that are at hand. Every person will have an issue in their lifetime. It doesn't matter who they are and what they are. What prediction you need? What prediction you need? If you in this lifetime are walking and you as a person, you will grow. It doesn't matter. Growth is must, is automatic. So guess what? Upon growth, you will come into new things because growth brings new things, and when new things appear, new issues will occur. When new things occur, then you as an individual have to be the creator of the solutions to these issues. And when you as an individual being the creator of these issues that are in your life, not someone else's life, what prediction you need? You don't need no prediction. You're a fool. And that's the problem with you all people. Okay, you're a fool. You're lost. And this is your problem. You're lost. Okay? You're lost. It's a figure of speech. You're lost. Change the way you speak. Understand? Learn to It's just showing you, I see who you are. You are indoctrinated with the duality mindset. I am not blaming you because I blame your parents. I'm not even blaming your parents because your parents learned that. And this is what you have been indoctrinated because this is the standard of life they live. They think that the duality mindset is the way. I'm not knocking you for that. But when you come to reason, okay, and really look within, not outside of yourself, look within, examine you, deal with you. When you come to know you, then you will know what you are and whose you are and who you are. Until then, you are lost. You are lost, literally, indoctrinated by the duality mindset and the patriarch system. And this continues. Okay? This is what continues. You ask, sun was here before the earth. God. Wow. Go and ask them, not me. The sun was here before the earth. That's a question. What are you trying to say? That's not even saying. Uh, Let me say here, you're really, you're really, oh boy. Welcome. You wouldn't let a Chinese man tell you who you are. Why should I let you tell me who I am? Because blackness. You said you would not let a Chinese man tell you who you are. Why would I let you tell me who I am? Because of blackness. Let's make clear to you. In the first place, I don't even see those concepts in the way you all see them because you all walk in the duality mindset about Chinese man, black man, white man, pink man, blue man, Indian man, whatever you all want to create within yourself as a division. I see one man. That's it. That's what I see. Now, for you who walk in that duality mindset and that mindset of separation and not oneness, guess what? Blackness, you cannot hide it. Blackness, you cannot run from. Blackness, you cannot get out of it. Blackness is what sustains you. And if blackness cannot do it for you, then what can? Nothing else can. Because first thing, you will never become the creator that you ought to be. That you will never come to know that which all men seek to know. Okay? Yes, I am not speaking of something about me. It's about you. I don't want nothing to what to do with you. I don't even want to know you. You need to know you. I know me. As I'm saying to you, you need to know you. Listen, man create law. The universe itself, the creator itself does not create laws. We need to stop this foolishness about universal laws. The creator does not create no law. If you men create laws, it's upon you all. Say it is men who create these laws for whatever. Where's that coming from? The creator does not create no laws. Okay? Everything is neutral, everything is free upon this. And man use and create laws and rules and regulations for that. But anyway, I think I have to go. It's time for me to go. I'm at a place and a point that I truly appreciate you. And let me try and read a few comments here, and then after that I go. Let's go. You know. What about Narcos? Um, it depends on how you look at the sun and what your definition of the sun is. What is that? I know. So it depends. It depends on how you look at the sun, what your definition of the sun is. Listen, it's very simple for me. It's very simple. The sun itself. It's very simple. The sun itself is not what you all think it is. Okay, it's been just pure propaganda. I was saying to you, it's pure propaganda. Growing everything. It's pure propaganda. Mm, I love. Oh yes. It is mango season. Is it mango season? Yes, it is. Mango season. It's mango season. Right now, yeah. Yeah, what is this last? So what do you propose? What do you propose? What? You say he serves Satan. Do you know that Jesus is Satan? If I serve Satan, I will be serving Jesus. You see? You know? If you said your comment is he serves Satan. If I serve Satan, okay, I would be serving Jesus because Jesus itself is Satan. Let's make that clear. You said he serves Satan. Let's make it clear. If I serve Satan, I would be serving Jesus. It is very clear that Lucifer represents Satan. And Lucifer, according to your Bible, says that it is the bright and morning star. Jesus, in your Bible, says that Jesus is that bright and morning star. So if I was serving Satan, I would be serving Jesus. Do we understand? Do we comprehend? Are we clear? I am not serving Satan. I am not serving nothing. I acknowledge blackness as the image of the Creator. Do we comprehend? And all are sustained by it, and all are maintained in it. There's nothing outside of blackness to date. So, if I'm serving what you think, I would be just like you with serving Jesus. Appreciate you, man. But I'm not serving as you think. Spiritual brings together, religion separates. God is the creator. God is not the creator. God is a slave master. Okay? God create the duality. God create laws, rules, and regulations. God is not the creator. The creator is truly free. God, it's a body of laws and rules and regulation that men created and form and create the duality mindset as it is the standard of life. And that's the difference between God and the creator. The creator is truly free. Everything is neutral within the creator and are truly neutral in the mindset of the creator. And you, when you become a creator, then you will see for yourself that you are truly free. Yes. Uh, and explain why. I only talk from my view and what is experience based on German. Okay. You live your life is another culture with the same wish for life. That means not blackness. You mean the void. Blackness is not a void. If if something is void, then how would nothing create something? If something is nothing and something is void, void cannot create void. Okay? Y'all are just spout because y'all talking and y'all cannot. If something have no life in it, how can it create life? If if blackness doesn't have life in it, how would it create life? If blackness doesn't have the earth in it, how would it be? If it does not, listen, let's be real. Just just be real with yourself. I'm saying just be real with yourself. This is just like, it's a shame. It's a shame that intelligent people so foolish. It's a shame that intelligent people so foolish. If blackness is nothingness, how can blackness be nothingness? And everything is in it. Everything was created in it. Everything was formed in it. Everything maintained by it. If it is nothing. Do it make sense? Do it make any singular sense to you? It doesn't. Stop the foolishness. Okay? Stop the foolishness. Okay? Only thing that is nothingness, the word itself. Okay? Okay? That's what is nothingness. Nothingness, it is the word and the person that accept it as such. It is the only thing that is nothingness. But anything that exists, it is something. Okay? And it is actually neutral within itself. Only thing that is nothing that is actually the word itself that is nothingness. That's it. There's nothing else that is nothingness. And you that perceive nothingness. I think that black is the super race. He's a fool. That's what I said. You're walking in that mindset of the duality. When you see a person talk about, uh, I think that black is a superior race. I don't think that. I think that all men should come to know that they are creators. That's what I think. All men. I don't care who you are, what you are, because the true black man is a man that actually have the black man that dwells within him or her. It doesn't matter. Skin color is not. You all make skin color issue. I don't make skin color issue, cause that's not my thing. Because I know all man. I don't care what you is and what you think you are. Guess what? You came from one, and that's the black woman. I could tell you that. I could tell you that. You came from one. I don't care who you are and what you think you are. You came from one, and that's the black woman. Let me tell you that. So skin color is not my issue. Okay? I move as one and oneness and wholeness from the point of view of wholeness. Until you get that, you ain't getting nothing else. What? Pain? Pain? What am I mean pain for? Pain for what? About what? What? Wait, let me stop reading this commentary. Let me get out of here, man. Because you all just y'all lost people. I've been real with you lost. But anyway, I gotta go, man. Enough is enough. I got to go to work to deal with my thing. So have a great and peaceful and prosperous, wholeful day, wholesome day. Color is a concept. Color is a concept. Color is a concept. If color is a concept, then you know. But when it comes to, I'm speaking about blackness. Okay. Now, if you want to go into your colors, that's your business. I'm speaking about blackness, and blackness have everything in it. Everything. I don't care what it is. It's within it. You cannot get away from that. That's where I stick. This is where I stuck. I'm stuck there. Blackness, everything is in it. In total, eternity, everything is in it. It doesn't matter. Okay? So yeah, so, but let me, wow. Yeah, so, yeah, created to serve. It's, yeah. Say photosynthesis. Hey, remember growth. But anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. Uh, but anyway, let me get out of here. Have a great day, wholesome day, oneness.